Move one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's B. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
Set the feet, spot up, excellent execution.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. In the corner, it's Crawford. No good on the three. Here's B, who's covered by Rose. B can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Rose. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
Here's B. He's covered by Rose. B hits the bucket.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Now the Bulls with it. Inside. Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Haywood with a screen on Rose. Rebound by the Bulls. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Rose up on top.
At 7 feet tall with long arms, Haywood can be absolutely smothering defensively.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for two, Gilbert Arenas.
And the first one drops.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Crawford. Pass to Curry. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Arenas against Crawford. Down low. Here's B. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. That's 7 points for B.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. There's Crawford with the three, and the three ball is good. And that ties it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's B, pass to Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
Bully ball from Brendan Haywood right there, powering through that contact.
Here's Crawford. Here's Captain Clutch. Now here's Curry. Haywood covering. Offensive rebound. Here's Captain Clutch. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Wizards have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Haywood with a screen on Rose. Here's B going inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Crawford against Arenas from the high post. Captain Clutch. That's good.
Working over that medium range area.
So it's the Wizards now. Arenas passes to B. That's good. It's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Arenas, a wizard with the rock.
Crawford with the ball. Pass to Captain Clutch. Outside Rose. To the middle, trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Stolen by Haywood. Here's B. He's got 11. To the paint. Haywood gets the bucket.
Inside is what Haywood's game is all about, making it look easy.
Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Rose. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's B to the inside. Brown, good.
Brown knew exactly what he was doing there and executed the pick and roll perfectly.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout. Washington on D. 6-point lead. Pass to Captain Clutch. Tries again. And it's Pfizer missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's B. He's guarded by Williams. Scooped up.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Leitner.
2 minutes.
Fader on the way. Basket good. And that's 13 points for B.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Captain Clutch. B pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A floater. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Here's B. He's guarded by Williams. B pass to Hughes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's B. He's got 15, and it's good. 2 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Washington.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Marshall, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. he sinks the second. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's B. 17 points in the game. Pass to Leitner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Leitner doesn't really have a bulky frame for a big guy, but he's still a solid interior scorer. Plus, he's got the skill and ability to beat you on the perimeter, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Michael Petrus is checked in for the Wizards. Arenas comes in for B.
Substitution on the court.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Here's B. Brown with a screen on Rose. Outside for Arenas. Pass to B. 5 on the clock. Puts the move on. There's the drive. Rebound by Rose. Here's Chicago. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Stackhouse. Outside for Arenas. to B from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Now here's Crawford. Outside Rose. A steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's B. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Stackhouse from the arc. Offensive rebound. Brown's shot is good.
Physical move by Brown to protect the rock and then get the putback to go.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Marshall sets a screen for Rose. That three off the mark. Here's B. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Bulls ball.
Rose in the post. Crawford against Arenas. Captain clutch. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's B. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 6 points for B.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Washington on D. 4-point game. Pass to Captain Clutch. Over in the corner, Rose. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Love how Rose capitalizes from the perimeter now. He's got great touch from outside the arc.
Arenas kicks to Brown. Here's B. 6 points for him. Unloads from 13. And Brown throws it down.
How about the power finish?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Crawford with the ball. Gilbert Arenas covering, and it's blocked by Brown.
With Brown's reach now, it's tough to get a shot off around him.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to B. Outside Arenas. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Washington with the triple.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Crawford. No scoring in this one. Curry on the wing. Back to Crawford. Curry is inside. Haywood covering. Curry on the foul.
And he saves the possession in emphatic fashion there. Great work on the offensive glass.
Here's B. He's covered by Rose. Here's B. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 6. Curry on the wing. Haywood with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. B can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 6. In the corner, it's Crawford. Good on the triple.
That corner three, because it's a little shorter, is a money shot for a lot of players.
Arenas passes to B. Back to Arenas from 20 feet out. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Getting ready to come in for Washington. Leitner's checked in for Haywood. Barnes comes in for Brown. Michael Petrus is checked in for Stackhouse. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. On defense, the Wizards leading by 5. Over to the wing. Here's Pfizer, covered by Petrus. Stolen by Petrus. And here we go. Washington fast break, and that one's good. Barnes.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Pfizer. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Wizards leading by 7. Here's B. He's got 8. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Murray finds Stevenson. Over Hughes. And it's Stevenson missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
With the fadeaway. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Here's B. He's guarded by Chandler. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Strong move inside sends him to the strike.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Eddie Kerr. He's off on the second. Bulls trail by 10 on the wing, Stevenson. Good on the three-point shot.
Like seeing him drain that 3 ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
Here's B. He's got 11. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hughes, the pass to B. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Washington, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Haywood's checked in for late.